the taxi patrol. So right now there's only 3 available.
Yeah.
So this one can queue marshal. So
tell me, does it only work on like tablets or smartphones?
well, for now it's only on Android.
Android,
okay. What USSD? I can just quickly show you. No.
Yes.
We've got a USSD code for any. So this can work on any GSM enabled phone. So,
okay.
So that's the thing. So what this does? This is the commuter USSD app. So what a person will do, they'll dial star 120 star 2382 hash, and then it'll take them through a series of menus or landmarks that we've selected that will help them to broadcast their location to the taxi drivers. So we broken it up into Alex, Calvin, Woodmead, and Oliver Not Bosch. So say you're going from Woodmead to Alex. So you'll say I'm from Woodmead to going to, and then it say, okay, so which landmark are you going? So it'll give you a series of the landmarks here. So choose, let's say choose Northwest. So,
so it's already on there, okay,
So what we're also trying to do, we're trying to establish a physical, and then it'll obviously want to establish which direction are you going, north or south. So let's say we're going north.
Oh, that's north.
This is north, that's south, that's going south, that's north. So let's say we're going, no, you're right, this is north. Okay, we're going north. And then say you're going to, so then you'll say you're going to the McDonald's, let's say. So it'll see that, okay, you're here and you wanna go north. So that's this is the in this route, because there's 2 routes. It's from there to there, from Alex to Woodmead, and from Woodmead to Oliver Not Bosch. Okay, so then it'll tell you the time, estimated time of how long it will take for a taxi to come. But so what this does, and then we've also got a smartphone app on Android, but we're gonna build a Series 40 app soon for the Asha range. Nokia. So what it'll do is, so now on the Q Marshal side, so Q Marshal's at a rank. So what we said is that first thing is this app needs to work even if the requests don't come through. So should there be some sort of a technical failure or whatever, the Q Marshal should still be able to use this app. So one of the core functions of a Q Marshal is like housekeeping. So obviously when he gets to the rank, he's in charge of route allocations and vehicle as well, and passenger volumes. He's essentially in charge of everything. So what we do is that first thing he'll need to do is to walk around and see which taxis are at the rank and which ones aren't. Because so he'll go around, depending on which of them, whichever ones are around, he'll make them available, and available. Now, what they usually do is the night before, but choose a horror who's gonna be first in the queue, who's gonna be next in the queue, like that. So then, based on that queue list, then he can start populating. So perhaps this guy might be the first on the queue, so we'll add him to the queue list. So you see that board where they write the number plates. This is what we try to give them, where they don't have to be writing number plates. So you just start to add number of, you add them to the queue in the chronological order that they'll follow. So the first scenario would be AM peak, rank is full, say there's 35 people waiting in the line. Now he doesn't need to go and check who else has sent a request along the queue, because already there are people in the queue. So he'll tell BH.
So this is from the taxi rank.
So he'll tell BHC, when I get in the line, you spread you, whatever, get into the line. And then, so the guy will get into the line, then he'll see how many passengers, so he'll go full load. So he'll note that he's got 15 people and done. So this, as simple as it looks, actually gives us route utilization and passenger volumes, which is 2 key areas you need for town, for planning. For urban sprawl and for even traffic roads and all that, you need this kind of information. So already it gives you that, it gives you the vehicle and it gives you the passenger volumes. So then, the next guy will also get full.
From the rank,
he's in the rank, so he'll also be full and go. Now the next guy, so there's only 5 people left now. So the usual there's 2 options. What they usually do, they sit there and wait for the thing to get full, or they'll just somehow go and tout and see whether they can get people. Now, we're saying that you don't have to you can take the guesswork out of you just sitting there, either waiting for people or just to go tout. So what happens is then the USSD request will go to the map,
Right.
and then on the map, it's meant to render. Okay, take note. Yeah, you're gonna cut this out, right? I don't know why it's taking so long. Is it?
Okay, it's coming because it's loaded.
It is. Oh, you know why? Because the requests are. So now then on the map he'll be able to see. Now he can see that one. There's people waiting. There's okay, the numbers are a bit high, but
No,
there's a person waiting for Calvin bus stop.
Okay.
There's one waiting by Woodmead,
Right.
so on and so forth. So instead of sitting there for 20 minutes
You
waiting
go
for the thing
directly
to get
to
full,
them.
or just driving not knowing whether
Yeah.
there are people or not,
Yeah.
you can actually engage knowing that. So the guy can then send them off with the five
Yeah.
people, knowing full well that he'll get his full load.
Yeah.
And so it really we're trying to also reduce passenger waiting times, and also increase their efficiency, because the less time spent sitting at the rank and driving, it means you come back quicker, and you come back
Exactly.
quicker all the time.
And there's more
Yeah.
loads for you.
Another thing we're also trying to do is that we're trying to give this as an information board to people who are engaged. So what we've
it's
done
like,
is
it's like the
yeah.
hard chain
yeah,
route.
and then what we've also done is we've actually made physical polls
That's nice.
to represent
that,
all
yeah.
this, have a physical presence. So it's not just about you dialing an
Yeah.
SMS
Yeah.
number or looking at an app. There's
Yeah.
actually a so that you know if you're saying I'm at the pen,
Yeah.
stop.
And you know
I
which
and
landmarks
you know
to use.
which landmarks it is,
Yeah.
and you've got the thing. You know where you are
It's
along the
very
road.
user-friendly.
Yeah. So we've got
So the owners will get a report at the end of the day?
yeah. There's a
here's
can-
the owners
the
app.
owners app or the taxi association app.
So
the
This
the
is the
Q
Q Marshal
Marshal.
has his tablet,
Okay.
and then now the taxi association can view what is happening here,
Yeah.
can view what is happening on
So
the
the
computer.
association uses exactly the same as what the owners use, sorry. Or is it
Well,
a
for
different-
now, yes, because we developed
But then
the
it's
one
good for
app,
transparency, I guess.
but we
yeah,
gonna
because the owners can monitor what's happening on that. They also got
They can see how many
this
passengers are
activity and
picking up.
stuff. Yeah,
Hey, drivers aren't gonna love you guys, eh?
don't have a choice.
Because some of them pocket, you know, the five passengers that aren't
yeah,
accounted for.
And you can also see that the vehicles. These are all the vehicles
That
that
are
are servicing this route.
All right.
Yeah, this is all of them. I think it's 93.
Mm-hmm.
93
Are these actual vehicles?
Yeah,
Mhm.
actual number plates and stuff.
So we actually are busy just finalizing a few
So then
issues
this,
for the
so then
launch.
this becomes then the database of all the taxis that are working on the route.
There we
And
go.
then, so if the taxi is in action over here, does something happen here?
Yeah,
you can see it
the-
on this
the-
the activity. Route activity. You can see it on the route activity.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I pulled it too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. So you'll be able to see which taxi, and for the owner, you can also see like how many times my taxi went out, how many times it didn't go out. What's the
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see if the Q Marshal's hating on the taxi.
yeah, well,
Yeah. You can
Because
see
some
that.
of
which
them,
is
their
a which is a
favoritism.
yeah. So that's why it's a challenge that we'll have to face, obviously, because there's issues around the whole thing.
Yeah, formalizing this.
Yeah. So what we did is, as you can see, we've branded everything with Amsterdam, Alex Randall, Good Rents, into the Taxi Association. So we are busy now finalizing things to run our pilot.
Nice.
Two challenges we're having. This is an actual poll, how it's meant to be. This will stick
Yeah.
on a physical poll. We're just having challenges with City of Joburg
Of course,
getting
getting it.
authorization
Yeah.
to put the polls up.
So now another thing, guys, airtime for everybody.
Well, this when you run the USSD thing, it's about 20 cents a session, 20-second session.
You have to be
20 cents.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, and then on the app itself, it actually uses my SQL Lite, so a lot of the information actually sits
Yeah.
on the phone. So it tries to.
So
put
you
as
don't
little-
have to like.
It doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't
Upload
connect
every
to try to-
time.
Every time
Yeah.
you don't upload. It
Mm.
does
Puts
it
it on
once.
the device,
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
so that you can rather have a lot of the work.
Like on your phone, you were showing me just now, no?
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah.
And then, in terms of then the tablets, how are you going to do that for the
Well,
Q
for now,
Marshall?
for the pilot, we've actually given them Q tablets.
Mm.
We've given the association tablets to test it out. And then this will be a sort of a business expense as we roll out to say, but for this thing to work, you need to get your people. Like they get them cars for taxi patrol, the Q Marshall say you have to buy them tablets.
So then these will be mounted on the dashboard or something?
No. This is the
For the
Q
drivers.
Drivers.
No. This is the
So
Q
then how does the driver... So the Q Marshall then gives him the information about how many people are on
That's
the
how it
route.
works now.
And that's it.
That's how it works now, because they send it to them. But what we're doing is we're working on a driver one where it'll just be when the Q
Like a
Marshall,
check-in.
not even a check-in, sort of just a pop-up to say when the Q Marshall allocates when he gets 2, 3 or 4 people, it'll pop up that maybe there's 2 for you, there's 3 for just a pop-up, because we don't want to interfere with
the driving. So now here's another thing then. How does the system know that the drivers picked up the people on the route?
Okay, after some time, we do some housekeeping where we clean up the request that we made. Yeah, that's how we do it.
And then I think moving forward as well, what we're going to work on is that on the commuter side, once the thing is really running, we'll also perhaps request them to just say
exactly,
just so that we can also. But for now, we just, because the thing is, we don't have any information. Like this is like new. We don't know what we'll get. We don't know anything. We're just gonna see how people even interact with this.
So then, will your numbers be accurate then? Because maybe some guy the driver didn't pick up the people up the road. Maybe pick them up somewhere
already, it'll be better than the numbers that are available now.
That's true.
So even if it's not perfect, it'll be
at least
some
sort of indication, ne?
Because what's happening now is people do surveys and estimated times and all these things just to get
numbers.
To get rough estimates.
I guess it's good then, because then if you can show that they can make money from brands wanting to talk to their commuters, then that's your sold.
I think as well, but this is more, it's not really about the brand.
I'm just saying,
enterprise
yes, I understand. I'm just saying that they can get like, I don't know, Old Mutual and then come in because then they've got their numbers right.
They get it.
Okay, brilliant guys, congrats. So
So
now the city, how do you get them to allow you to put up the poles?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. We are still busy with that. So that's why now if you go on that road, there are no poles because we haven't run a promo yet.
So what, you told them about your app and what you're doing?
Yeah, we actually had a meeting with them, Nati, the other guy. He's also from Sweden. He's from a meeting. So we'll hear what they say, but this one's... Yeah, anyway, we're still trying to get organization. So there's some things that are not working out right. It's been out for 15 days, so right now we still have these TV problems. So, like even putting up our banners at the taxi rank, there's a lot of red tape.
Obviously. And handing these out?
No, these ones we've handed someone. It's actually easy. It's putting these up.
Oh, you don't need permission to hand these out?
It's just a little...
Using voice calls. Yeah.